Hey guys, I'm back. Doing a video. You read the title. It's based off. These are all from movies, pretty much. No theme other than they're mostly action movies. Pretty much. These are all figures that may have made their way onto my Instagram and photos. Some of them, I don't know if I've ever photographed them. I know most of these have probably never been shown on YouTube specifically, so I wanted to show them off. Honestly, this video is an excuse to show two figures in particular that I just posted yesterday, and then I figured I'd show some more stuff while I had the light box out. So I'm going to show those two first that I want to show. So it is a Xenomorph that I made from the Alien franchise. I need a toothpick and I don't have any open. Hold on. Open the new box here. Fresh toothpick. So this revolves around a normal torso. This is the Dementor torso from Harry Potter. And then I use these little same pieces that I did in the Transform video that you can shove in the arms here. The Doc Ock arm pieces. I use those with some cut up. You know, both of these pieces here have been cut shorter. This has been cut up, modified. There's a lot of cut and modified stuff to make this. This is the whole reason I made it this way is because I had this bootleg headpiece that slides over a minifig head, and then this bootleg, the neck piece that went with it. Now the problem is this neck piece, if I flip it around to the back, there was a tail here that came out and went up this way, but it was really short. So I actually cut it off, drilled a hole here, and then attached this other tail that can technically rotate around. So if I gotta do it out here so I can do it, but it's really stiff actually. And the entire leg just came out. Oh, put that back. It's kind of finicky. It's not like insanely fragile, and I actually can't even get the tail to rotate, so it might be stuck in there. But and you can see the leg is now off kilter. I don't know if I can get it to stand now. Come on, baby. Come on. Barely. So it does stand. And while it's standing there, I am going to show the other figure next to it that I wanted to show off. Oh, don't fall over. There we go. It is the Predator. So here those two together. I think they look really damn cool together. Predator, though, I like this one a lot more, just because the Predator is insanely cool to me. And it's such a cool character design. The Yautja, whatever you want to call him. This helmet is all one piece. If I take it off, it's actually a modded Big Kid Bricks piece from one of their figures. I sanded the hell out of it because there was a bunch of spikes along here that I didn't want there. Sanded those off. I repainted it. But you can see, the reason I bought this is because it had all the braids built in and proportionally. Honestly, good mold. Like, this is a good piece, so that's why I used it. I didn't make one from scratch. Where's my toothpick? These arm gauntlets as well. Hold on. Focus in. Also modified from Big Kid Bricks. I cut them off the thing it came with and re-glued them onto a different gauntlet. These skulls came from it on the torso, and I cut them off and just stuck them on here. The body is actually the cheetah body from Wonder Woman 84, and I painted on the fishnet mesh. This, I think it's called a combi stick, but the spear, whatever you want to call it, that is also from the Big Kids Brick figure. This is a Pip-Boy from Fallout, actually, but it works well for the Predator's little screen gauntlet thing. And then the shoulder cannon that's also attached on the back with a bent-to-hell droid arm. That is also from Big Kid Bricks. And then the shoulder pads are a Lego piece that I cut up and stuck to the shoulders. And these are Brick Forge Greaves, or Brick Warriors. No, Brick Warriors. These are Brick Warriors pieces. But yeah. Really cool figure. Just a lot of mismatch of third-party parts to make it. So those are the two I mainly wanted to show, but like I said, I got a couple other things. We can get through. This is the only Marvel thing here. I got the Chip upgrade pack from Tom the Builder's website for Winter Soldier. So It's the arm and the head. Because I already had the arm from the older figure, but I think I swapped the arm in anyway. Either way. And then there's the alternate head on the back with the goggles. So, really good upgrade for this figure. It's pad printed, and just kind of brings this figure home. I think I've shown this before. I could not remember, but here's Gandalf, Lord of the Rings franchise, with his custom hat hair thing that I made. It's just a hairpiece cut at an angle with the hat glued on, and it slides over the beard. So, oh, and this staff is from a AliExpress bootleg figure. So, think I've shown him before. Here's a bootleg Optimus Prime that I modified a bunch. So if I am to... Here's how it comes. You see he's a lot more short and stout, because it's based on the normal minifigure proportions. What I ended up doing is, if I bend the legs a little bit, you can kind of see in there, cut up some studs or plates in there, and extended the leg. You can actually see right here this gap of like nothingness. But the legs are actually lengthened because of that. And then I also added these studs, cut up studs, to be his extra wheels on his hip, to fill that space. And in doing so, just makes him a little taller, makes him look a little more proportional. I think I extended the arms a little bit too, but you know, just makes him look a little cooler, I think. So most of that figure is one I bought, just fiddled around with it. Got some Jaws figures. Hooper is unchanged. This is just how he is out the set. Quint, I have a Citizen Brick hairpiece here that I painted dark bluish gray and glued to the hat to give him the hair out the back. And I also bent the brim of the hat, like how it is in the movie. So Quint gets a hat hair combo and a custom hat. And then, actually Brody, I think this is the same from the set, except I gave him a belt. So, mainly actually, I guess, of these three, Quint is the only actual thing I changed. Some more Spielberg. Here's a John Hammond with a custom staff I made for some Citizen Brick tan bamboo and a Citizen Brick trans orange chicken wing to make the amber staff. And then here's Ian Malcolm, Jeff Goldblum with a painted black Seinfeld hair, because I think that looked better for his character. This might be a stretch because this is more based off a comic figure, but I guess you could say it's the Sylvester Stallone version. Here's Judge Dredd, painted Magneto helmet, custom, armor that's asymmetrical. Yeah, mostly comic version. It's a stretch to say that's a movie figure, actually, but I got nowhere else to show him. Here's Officer K from Blade Runner 2049. Ryan Gosling using the DJ torso and a green coat. Pretty simple. I made him because I had the pistol. This is the Brick Arms pistol from that movie, so made a figure to hold it. Here is, I think it's Gazelle. I can't remember if it was Giselle or Gazelle. I think it's Gazelle from Kingsman, the Secret Service or whatever it's called. Basically, I think someone else did this too, but I took these paraplegic runner's legs and painted them black because she is a double amputee in that movie and has those kind of Usain Bolt legs or whatever. So there's a figure of her using those legs. Here's Vincent Vega and Jules Winfield, I think is his last name, from Pulp Fiction. Pretty simple figures using these. I think this is Ultra Agents torsos, and I brassoed the badges off. And then I slightly modified a head, added the sideburns, and made the goatee into just a handlebar mustache for him. And then this is an old Input Brick Loki hairpiece painted black for John Travolta. Here are two Terminators. We have an endoskeleton, which is insanely simple. And then here's Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think it's the T-100, or it's his model. And it's just a clone head with some sunglasses painted on, because this head is incredibly fitting for Arnold Schwarzenegger. Here's John Wick, which I think is just the Firestar Toys figure on a different body to look more like one of the suits he had in the movie. More disheveled, I think, probably in part 3 when he's on the run. Here is Dr. King Schultz and Django Freeman from Django Unchained. Big fan of that movie. Mainly Cape Madness coat and shoulder pads on Schultz here, and then Django has his one ungloved hand from the scene where he's practicing his quick draw. And I also gave him the scarf from that scene. And underneath is actually a Riddler torso with a lot of the stuff brassoed off of it, so it's just like the button-down portion. And I think this is the last one, and I'm really proud of this one too. It's Robocop, but what I've done is took a black motorcycle helmet and a Mandalorian helmet and cut them in half and spliced them together, and then I brassoed off part of the printing on the bottom of the Mandalorian helmet to get rid of the T, so it's just the visor all the way across, and that works perfectly for Robocop. And then I have a Lobot head in there, and then a modified. Yeah, then I used the input brick guides to make these half silver, half black arms and brick arms pistol. But really like this. I actually brassoed the eyes off of this Lobot head. You didn't need to, but this head, I think the print was a little misaligned, because you could just kind of see the eyes poking through the bottom, and that bugged me. So I brassoed the eyes off so you would never see them, because I think the print is just slightly too low on this head. It needs to be up a little bit, because other heads it doesn't show the eyes. Like if let's prove this. Well, maybe it is more than one head. Maybe I just misaligned it, because if I put on the John Travolta head, if I angle it down, you can't see them, but as soon as I angle it up, there's the eyes. So I brassoed the eyes off, so that would not be a problem. And that is actually it, though. That's all the figures. So I'm gonna bring a couple back in for the thumbnail that I enjoy the most. I guess Optimus, because he color popped there. But yeah, that's it. Like I said, just some random movie figures. Some of these they're photographed on my Instagram. Some of these are not. Some of them will never be in videos other than this video. Just random assorted things I have lying around in bins and stuff. So let me know what you think. Like I said, the Predator right here is honestly the main reason for this video. Love this figure. So hope you guys like it too. And I got a couple other videos coming up probably. They'll correspond with pictures pretty much. So I'll have some pictures on my Instagram, and then I'll show the figures from that picture in a video when the picture's out. So got some coming soon. Wait on some Bricklink orders, and I'll do that. So thanks for watching, and I will keep posting as there is stuff to post as always. So thank you for your time, and see you in the next one.